Welcome to Universe Mode. This is part 2 of Extreme Rules, the Raw exclusive pay-per-view. I am Body Slam and Jam, and this is the match that we have been waiting for. Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar. And it is an Extreme Rules match. Should also mention here that there is quite the stipulation attached to this matchup. If Daniel Bryan is able to succeed and beat the Beast incarnate, then Triple H must leave the WWE forever. However, if that man, the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar, if he can pull off the victory, then Daniel Bryan must quit the WWE. So here we go. They exchange some failed lockup attempts. Oh, and Daniel Bryan with the airplane spin. He is starting it off with the airplane spin and an elbow drop. Will this match last longer than 2 minutes or 90 seconds? Whatever we saw on Survivor Series 2016 this year from Brock Lesnar's matchup. IRL, of course. And I must apologize for my voice. It's not as pristine as usual. I know everyone loves my voice, but today I am a bit under the weather. But of course, as Vincent Kennedy McMahon would say, the show must go on, and it will go on as these two men battle it out. Outside the ring, there is much on the line. Oh, a suplex into those steel steps. The career of Daniel Bryan is on the line. All the great moments that he has created in the WWE. Of course, WrestleMania 30, where he beat Triple H, and then in this same night defeated Randy Orton and Batista to become the world champion. Tonight, can he make history once again by taking down the Beast incarnate, Brock Lesnar? He's looking pretty good right now. And here we go. We got some vicious kicks. Big kicks to Brock Lesnar and to the head. Daniel Bryan setting up Brock Lesnar. No. And now Daniel Bryan being taken to Suplex City. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. How can Jimmy Johns is certainly happy with their investment tonight, as he is looking good early on in this contest. But Daniel Bryan is not going to go down without a fight. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, MG. OMG. That's an F5. An F5 through the table. The crowd approves with their "This is awesome" chants. And now Brock Lesnar placing it in. Remember that everything is legal. It's Extreme Rules. And oh my goodness. Brock is picking the chair back up. He's already busted Daniel Bryan open. Come on. This is not looking good for the career of Daniel Bryan. Remember, when he came back, he said that he was cleared by the doctors. Then Triple H said no, in fact, he was not cleared by the WWE doctors. As it turned out, Daniel Bryan actually was cleared. But Triple H did not want Daniel Bryan back in the WWE. And it has led to this. Even if Daniel Bryan can pull off the victory here tonight, he may not be cleared after this beating. Taking many shots to the head. Certainly has to be concussed. Another F5. The second F5 of the match. Daniel Bryan in that gruesome crimson mask. And no. Ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Bryan's career is over. Brock Lesnar has put an end to the career of Daniel Bryan. This certainly puts a smile on the McMahon's face. And there's the Beast incarnate. What a... No, Brock, don't do it. Don't do it, Brock. How could Jimmy Johns associate themselves with such a monster as Brock Lesnar takes Daniel Bryan back to Suplex City? And now Daniel being tossed back into the ring. What do we got here? Daniel. Brock Lesnar, no. The multiple concussions that Daniel Bryan must have experienced tonight. And no, not an F5 on the steel chair. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. This is sick. This is sick as the doctors come in to clean off Daniel Bryan. They did a wonderful job, as you can see. And the fans here at Extreme Rules know that they have seen the last of Daniel Bryan in the WWE. They are showing their appreciation as Daniel Bryan's career is over at the hands of Brock Lesnar. Such emotion. Such emotion. This may be the saddest day of my broadcasting career, as we have had to say goodbye for good to Daniel Bryan. Wish all the best to him in his future endeavors. Of course, his wife, Bree, is pregnant. Hopefully he can have a nice family life. Hopefully he hasn't been injured too bad here tonight. We did see that he walked out under his own power. But of course, I can't see Daniel Bryan accepting help to the back on his very last appearance on WWE television. And now, with John Cena in the ring, and the Universal Champion Dean Ambrose making his way to the ring, we are now edging near to this Universal Championship matchup. And as you know, in the weeks leading up to this matchup, in fact, this last week on Raw, there was a #1 contenders match between John Cena and Seth Rollins. A match in which Ric Flair, of all people, tried to take out John Cena, but to no avail. John Cena was able to reverse a curb stomp and hit the attitude adjustment to become that #1 contender. And so tonight, if John Cena can win, he becomes a 16-time world champion, and he would tie Ric Flair for the most world championships in a career. So you gotta wonder, in this match, which is a no-holds-barred matchup, will Ric Flair try to interfere in this matchup to cost John Cena his opportunity at the gold? It has become apparent that Ric Flair wants to keep his place in WWE history as the man with the most world title reigns. If John Cena wins here tonight, Ric Flair will still be at the top of that list, but he will share that #1 spot with John Cena. Of course, Dean Ambrose, as he reverses John Cena there, is not going to just let this happen. He is not going to just let John Cena win the championship. He is going to fight, as we have known that crazy lunatic Dean Ambrose to do. In fact, on the first episode of Body Slam and Jam Universe Mode, Dean Ambrose made John Cena tap out in a triple threat match for the vacant Universal Championship, with a match that also featured Seth Rollins. Oh my goodness. He just cracked his skull. Dean Ambrose cracked John Cena's skull with a baseball bat. If Dean can just get Cena into the ring at this point. I think this one's over. Yes, John Cena is fighting, but there is no way he knows where he is at. Power bomb on the outside, on top of that very thin matting, very thin padding on that mat, and of course underneath that mat is the concrete, the second hardest element in the universe. I think we've talked about this before. Is concrete. All of that is real. You don't need to Wikipedia it. And John Cena throwing Dean Ambrose into the corner, and now he's going to the top. He's perched him on the top. And what do we have here? It is a Frankensteiner. Frankensteiner by John Cena. And he will not go for the pin. Leg sweep, Russian leg sweep by Dean Ambrose. Another reversal into a clothesline by John Cena. And now, you can't see me. 5-knuckle shuffle time. And John Cena going to the top rope. And he wants Ambrose to get to his feet. He wants Ambrose to get to his feet. Drop kick to the face. And now, we know what that stance means. It is the attitude adjustment. 1, 2, 3. We've got a new no. No, we do not. No, we do not. Dean Ambrose kicks out. DDT. And Dean Ambrose is busted open. He's busted wide open. 2. Another 2. John Cena can't believe it. But he better believe it. He's fighting the Universal Champion, Dean Ambrose. And this has been a hard-fought affair here at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view known as Extreme Rules. And we're back to the outside. Back to the outside, and a Russian leg sweep up against the barricade. And I think that blood running down the face of Dean Ambrose has just infuriated him. It has infuriated the lunatic. And now the lunatic on the offensive. What has he got in mind here? What's he got in store for John? No! A reversal, a jawjacker. Right on the skull of John Cena. And John Cena misses the clothesline, goes to the top. The lunatic, he's excited. Big kick there. He is pounding Cena. And what is this, a power bomb maybe? A power bomb to the outside. Big power bomb to the outside. John Cena is in trouble. Oh, another leg sweep into the barricade. And Dean Ambrose, I think, a little bit doesn't know where he's at. But he's got to regain. John Cena fighting back. Oh, neck breaker. What a neck breaker. And John Cena throwing Dean Ambrose right into the side of the ring, into the barricade. Lillian Garcia is watching at ringside with the timekeeper. We're going to have to find out what his name is. I can't believe that I work here and I don't even know the timekeeper's name. A shot downstairs by Dean Ambrose. Boy, can you tell what the Universal Championship means to these two individuals. And I believe there is red. Yes, there is. Both of these men, their blood, sweat, and tears into this matchup for that Universal Championship. And could it be? It's another attitude adjustment. 1, 2, barely a 2 count. Barely a 2 count by John Cena. Shoulder block. Shoulder block. And here it is. Is John Cena? Yes. He is looking for another 5-knuckle shuffle. Boom. And here's the pin. This has got to be it. It is only a 2. A 2 again. A 2 9/10. Dean Ambrose will not give up that championship. What is this? What is this? Attitude adjustment again. That has to be it. It has done it. That is a 2 count. A 2 9/10 again. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm losing my voice. Calling this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena, I think he's run out of options. He doesn't know what to do to defeat Dean Ambrose, so he's going for a chair. He is going for a chair. He's doing some cardio outside the ring for a moment. And John Cena has decided that he will stoop to anything to become a 16-time world champion. And what is this? He's got that chair locked up in the corner. Looks like he's going to throw. No. Tried to throw Ambrose into it. Ambrose reversed. And Cena, he's body bagging, doing some body work. Oh, big axe handle from Cena to Ambrose. And look at, oh my goodness, a bloodied and battered Dean Ambrose just went into that chair. And another attitude adjustment. Could it be? Ladies and gentlemen, we have witnessed history. John Cena is the new WWE Universal Champion, and he is now tied with Ric Flair for most world championships at 16. We did not see Ric Flair here tonight, but you gotta think, from what we saw on last week's Raw, that he is very upset with the result here tonight. But John Cena has done it. He has done it. He is a 16-time world champion. He is our current Universal Champion. Thanks so much for joining us at Extreme Rules. Hope to see you next time, and good night.